Happy Flosstube Wednesday, friends. Welcome to Flosstube episode number 44. My name is Kari. This is Tiger Lily Designs. Thanks so much for joining me. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for coming back. If you are new, thanks so much for checking me out, clicking me, and seeing what we're about. My channel is mainly about quilting and stitching, a little bit of knitting now, because why not do all the things, and a little bit of fun. Mostly lots of fun. So hopefully you stick around and find something that you enjoy. But yay, I know it's Wednesday. Don't get freaked out. I missed last Friday. I forgot to even tell you I was going to be gone. So sorry. I'll give you the details of where I was, but I won't be here this Friday either. Crazy, I know, whirlwind, but I will give you a little bit of an update. So that's why I'm here on a Wednesday. Surprise. So I have a table of contents we're going to run through just to tell you a little bit about what we're going to do today. Today, I've got two finishes for you. One you saw in the thumbnail, hopefully you're excited about, because I'm super excited to tell you about it. And then two is a project that I've been working on. New, spoiler alert, it's a bonnet. No, it's not a bonnet, but it's coming and I'm super excited about that. So those are my two finishes that I wanted to share with you. We're going to do a little recap about Make With Me Monday. Was that years ago? No, it was only 10 days ago, but it feels like years ago. It was so much fun. So I'm going to show you what we did there. I got my little list right here. I have some haul I want to share with you just for fun. A little product that a little doodah that I just stitched up because that's what I do. And then I'll do a little bit of life update at the end. I do want to tell you that I told you I'm not going to be here this Friday, but I have a little spoiler sneak peek, not going to give you too many details of what is coming on Friday. And you're going to want to stay tuned for that. If you are at all a Christmas stitcher, a Tiger Lily project keeper, collector, or any of the above, all of the above, Christmas, you love it, you need to know. So stay tuned for those details. So let's just dive right in, shall we? Because yay, I am beyond excited to share this with you guys. So let me tell you a little bit of the story of where this came from. So about a month or two ago, I decided, you know what? Click, bought myself some charting software. Now, sewing machines are my jam. Floss and fabric and needles and now yarn are all my jams. Like, okay, but I can do a computer, not super tech savvy. Like, don't be telling me to Zoom or Skype or Google Meet. I don't know how to do any of that. But I did take the time, sat down, taught myself. I can do a little bit of damage in Photoshop, a little bit, anywho. So I taught myself how to use this charting software because A, it was fun for me. I used it when I was recharting Miss Mary, just the text, nothing complicated. It was just like type some text, do the little chart. Okay. That wasn't too hard. Let's go bigger. So I did. So I decided, okay, so if you don't know, like, obviously I've been talking about Christmas for at least a month now, and we're not even November, but trust you me, when November 1st comes around, it's going to be like Christmas explosion, because that's as far as I can wait. Like, really. But I wanted to show you, without further ado, this is the cutie first Tiger Lily original cross stitch chart. I'm super excited to share it with you. It is a sweet little Santa finish, that stitch that I just designed in this software. Okay, and the biggest, most exciting, well, it's a freebie. Yay! Obviously, the link is down below in my description box. Will take you to my website. I'll give you all the details about that later, but let's talk about what it is. So here it is. Yay. So I stitched it up over the last week or two. Obviously, I haven't shown it to you because spoiler. But let me give you the details. So this is what the chart looks like when you download it from my website. So obviously the stitch, it's color and symbols. Again, I'm still learning. So any feedback, positive or negative, I can take it. Thick skin is here. I appreciate it. But I'm trying, so I'm learning. So, there's that. But this is the chart. You got the chart, and then I have a little picture that I took just this morning, laying in the ornament in a bush because I don't have my Christmas tree up, but it's coming. So let me give you a little bit of the stitching details, shall we? This was I won't say super quick stitch because it is full coverage. Yeah, I know, don't be mad. But I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. It's kind of like a cross between needlepoint and cross stitch. Anywho, so I wanted the full coverage. I stitched mine on a 14 count Aida whitish. I don't even know what brand. It doesn't matter because it's full coverage. It does matter. White was the key because, you know, Santa's beard, I didn't want any of that fabric popping through. It's on 14 count. I used 2 strands of floss. Now I have charted this in DMC. I did use a Mose silk conversion on some of them when I was stitching them up. Shame on me. I should have stitched in what I'm charting you. But the red, and you can see just the tiniest bit of variegation in the pink. That's because the pink I used was the Mose silk conversion. So grab the pinks. I pulled out my DMC chart to get as close as I could. The skin is DMC. The white is the solid. The gray is DMC. Yeah, so I tried, but feel free to pull from your stash. You don't need very much of each one, you know, 2 or 3 strands. It's 2 strands each on 14 count. What it does is it's measured 30 by 60. So it's not huge, but it's not small either because you're stitching every square. What it finishes by is 2.14 by 4.29. So just a smidgen over 2 by 4. And then I went ahead, and so how did I finish this? So I stitched it up, and then I used my tutorial, not my tutorial, my little make with me video is just how I do it. And I finished the piece on sticky board, on hot glue, sticky board, all the things just like I did. And then the same thing with the fabric this is a Lori Holtz part of my haul that I'll show you. And then what is it on, you ask? Yes, let me show you. I know, just ignore my little drippity drops. It's the back, people. I'm okay with it. I'll show you my backs. I'm not ashamed. Put my little Tiger Lily label on it. So I have, this is little beads. I will link everything that I can down below. These are gingham beads I bought from Amazon, and I did them just like I did with the Make With Me video. And then I went ahead because the holes, it comes with holes. I could have used these holes. It just was a little too widespread. I would have had to put more beads. So I went ahead and I brought them inset just a smidge, used hot glue as my friend, and I went into my button jar, found 2 black buttons to cover up where this is glued to that. No piggy, can't even see. And then, of course, we've got, okay, so I didn't even tell you. Okay, so the sleigh, the red sleigh. It was not a red sleigh. It was an unfinished wood sleigh from my friend Chantel at 141 Design Company. I know you all know who that is. But I will link this down below. It was part of the mystery make-along. Hold on, I got the little thing right here. Her mystery make-along ornament box. I'm not sure if this is one of the ones that she's going to add. Oh, random glue. I don't know if this is one of the ones she's going to add to her shop that you can purchase after the fact. I know that some of these ornaments were exclusive to the box. Maybe we can get her to add the sleigh to the Etsy shop if she hasn't already, because, okay, so I finished this guy, put them on here. I was like, okay, so I auditioned all the ornaments that were in her box just because I thought it would be super fun to finish on one of them. And when I pulled the sleigh, I mean, the dimensions, it's like we planned it. We didn't, but Chantel and I didn't, but it's like we did because he fits perfect. Do you see the 1/4 inch margin on either side? It's perfect. If I do say so. I mean, I love it. And then I went ahead and I grabbed a couple different ribbons. Michael's Hobby Lobby. It's from my ribbon stash. I'm sorry. I don't know. I got this greenery at Hobby Lobby. I showed you guys that during my Make With Me Monday. And then this Santa button, just this year, I got from Hobby Lobby in their paper crafts. Hold on. I kept the tag to show you, because I thought it was the perfect little center. I mean, Santa button, so cute. So these were from Hobby Lobby. It's in their Christmas craft section. It's kind of like a wood, I don't know. It's not a button, not plastic, kind of wood, chipboardy, papery, not chipboard. It didn't melt with the glue. It works perfect. So here he is. He is a free chart. I'm so excited. I hope you are too. I hope you go to the website, download them, stitch them. I have a hashtag I would love for you to. So it is Jolly Santa Tag. That is the name of the stitch. See, Jolly Santa Tag. So hashtag Jolly Santa Tag. Tag me, Tiger Lily Designs, on Instagram. Use the hashtag if you do the stitches. I would love to see it. Yay! Change his colors, do the things, make it yours. I'm so excited. I hope you are. I can't wait to see what you guys do with it. So that is really, that's what today's about, Santa. I have more, But let's just stay here for a minute, shall we? I love his face. Okay, spoiler. There's 2 other designs in the work. I wanted a series of 3. Okay, so there's going to be it's a series of 3s. All Christmas themed, of course. And I was going to relate and release all 3 of them at the same time, but I just couldn't. Once I found the sleigh, and it was this glue. Once I found the sleigh, and he was perfect. I just had to finish him, and I had to bring him to you today. Wasn't even planned until about 6 o'clock last night. That's how we roll here in Tiger Lily. Just kidding. But the other 2 are in the charting software right now, so I have to stitch them up and all the things. Hopefully sometime soon. Maybe it'll be a little Flossmas fun. I don't know. I don't know when they're coming, but they are, and there's going to be a set of 3 of them, and they're going to be adorable. Anyway, okay, so I'll let that go for now. There we go. So as we're saying with the ornaments, like I was mentioning a few different times, in case you didn't see, these are the 2 ornaments. This is what we did with Make With Me Monday, which was so much fun. I'm going to do better. I'm going to take off my glasses. I'm going to do better at trying to communicate with you guys, because that was the only tricky part about Make With Me Monday is I was making. Yes, I hear you. I need to figure out how to do a top-down camera. So if you're going to make with me, you want to be able to see what I'm doing, right? I know. Tech. Like, I need an IT department. My IT department is my son. He's at school. Darn it. Darn college. So my IT department's not here anymore. And so it means I got to figure it out myself. But I am going to try to figure out how to do top-down camera during a live and push the buttons and flip it. I don't know. No promises. It might be above my pay grade. I don't know. We'll see. But the moral of the story is I had so much fun with you guys. I do want to come back and do more. Maybe the next live won't be a Make With Me, because that way maybe I can actually see your comments and we can interact and have more of a dialogue. What do you think? I don't know. I don't want to do just a stitch with me, because is that fun? I mean, watching me stitch? I don't know. People do it, but I never seen the novelty of it. But anywho, so these are the 2 ornaments, and what we did is just fabric and sticky board and glue guns and bows and ribbons and beads and berries and little charmy things. And so if you see anything on here, everything is linked in that Make With Me video. I will link that Make With Me video down below in case you don't know, but it's like the one before this one. So come check that out. So fun. That was yay, super fun. So those are the finishes. That's stitching. Really, friends? That's the stitching we have today. And that's because life, but life update is later. I do want to just show you, let me just show you, because it's sitting right here, the haul. I got oodles of haul. I got a huge, big, fat quarter shop. I made a purchase. It was a big one. And it came in. Unfortunately, I already cut into some of it, so I can't even show you. And that's because Project Keepers are coming, and I ordered some gorgeous fabrics from a fat quarter shop to coordinate with some vintage stitching Christmas. Oh my goodness, so great. But I've spoiled about it. Talked about it, I think, during Make With Me Monday, and I went ahead and took the plunge and got this gorgeous fat quarter bundle from Lori Holt, Riley Blake, the Bee Ginghams. It's perfect. Remember, I coffee tea dyed this random one, and I could do that with any of these colors if I need to tone it down, prim it up, or if I wanted the bright white. I think I pulled this black and white just from my wall, which is probably very similar to a Lori Holt, but I'm excited to have this in my stash. It's perfect for cross stitch finishes, the back of pillows, back of these boardy things, flat folds, you name it, it'll be perfect for it. And it coffee tea dyes perfectly if you need to prim it versus the bright white. Anyway, so I got this. I got some fig tree Christmas fabric. Like I said, can't even show it to you because it's on the design table, already cut up into different pieces for the Project Keepers. Sorry, couldn't wait. Sorry, not sorry. But they're going to be great. The moral of that story. That's my haul. There's a bunch of other stuff. I am kitting up a fun project for Thanksgiving start. Feast of Friendship. More details to come, but I am going to start that just maybe in Thanksgiving. I don't know. I probably want to stitch this other series of, Tiger Lily tags, but we'll see. But I am kitting it up. I'm going to use a beautiful Legacy Fiber Arts LFA Ada. That was part of the linen club. I was part of the Ada club. I think it was Millstone. It was Sarah's idea, which is fantastic. So I'm converting some of the flosses just to make it work. Anyway, more details to come. I didn't bring it to show you to you, but it's, I got some of the floss that I couldn't find at my LNS from Fat Quarter Shop. That's what I got, I think. A couple of odds and ends, but that's it. I do want to do real quick so I don't forget, because I know I wasn't here on Friday. So you're like, oh, did I win? Did I win? I had a beautiful giveaway 2 weeks ago, 10 days ago, whenever it was. It was this gorgeous Hirschner's. Whoa. And I've already got it all packaged up, ready to ship out. Ignore that. Remember this cute little Thankful coaster set? So sweet. That they sponsored and sent to me, and I'm super excited. So I did the random content YouTube generator thing. And our winner is Debbie DeMoggle. Congratulations, Debbie. If that is you, my contact information is down below in the description box. Give me your name, obviously, and your shipping address, and I will get this shipped out to you. Lickety split. All right, that is the giveaway. Didn't even have that on the list, but look at me remembering. Woohoo! All right, one more thing. Okay, so if you don't know, I have gone down the rabbit hole of knitting, right? Yeah. So this is a gorgeous LFA. Now, is that what she calls herself when it's yarn? So many things. No. Yes. Legacy Fiber Arts. Yay. Look at the little shape. She's so cute. So this is Sue at Legacy Fiber Arts. And this is the colorway, pretty sure, Whoville, because Christmas. And it's purple, Clemson purple, if you know, you know. But it's adorable. This is a DK weight. Listen, that's about the extent of my yarn speak. But this is what I have left. Yeah, I know it's a hot mess. I have to figure out. I'm not super good at the whole winding thing. I didn't invest in a yarn, to turn it. She sent me two. So to turn it from this into a ball, you need like a little machine. Anyway, still working on that. But without further ado, ready, friends? Ready? Ready? You get to see it in real life. Now I get a hat. Look! Okay, I made a beanie. Are you excited? I'm super excited because knitting, they always tell you to start with scarves. I mean, I guess that would have been easier because this was no joke. I must have started, I don't even know how many times. But then once I started and then I had to pull it up. Anyway, learning curve was a little steep on this. As Rachel from Treehouse, she says, you're like skipping kindergarten and first, you're just preschool and kindergarten. You went right to first grade. That's just how I roll. But I have a hat and it actually fits on my head. Check. It's got a little, the top don't look, hopefully you're not taller than me because the top needs a little work. But from my first beanie, I couldn't be more excited. So, yes, hat hair. But, yeah, see, it's a little pointy at the top. But the moral of the story is, the yarn is gorgeous. Like, if there was ever a reason to have an addiction to color, this LFA yarn is, just look at all the different, listen, obviously color is my jam. And this, it looks like little knitting, like I did it. So excited. Little tricky, like I said, learning curve, but knitting in the car wasn't half bad. Much easier than stitching. And I'll talk about that as to why I was coloring. So in true Tiger Lily Kari fashion, the day before we're leaving on what turned out to be 11-hour car trip, I wasn't going to take, I love my Tupperware buckets, right? My vintage Tupperware yarn container works great at home, but I wasn't going to take that in the car. And so I decided, I need a project bag. So down the rabbit hole the night before I did. And of course I just have a plain project bag because again, color lover, needs the fun. Half the fun is making the thing to put the thing in my world at least. So what did I design? I took a little inspiration from this, inspiration from that, doing all the things, came up with my own little drawstring. I need different drawstrings, but working with what you have the night before, this is what I came up with. What is this? This is tulip. So as a tulip pink aficionado, lover, fan, super fan, I keep every scrap. If it's like this big and tulip pink fabric, it goes into a special tulip pink scrap bag bucket. So what does that give me? A whole assortment of tulip pink fabrics that I was able to make this gorgeous, colorful quilted, oh, look at my little drawstring knitting bag. And then on the inside, I've got pockets and this pocket, and there's my pattern and all the things. And so it's faux leather. It's like the vinyl, looks like leather, but really it's just vinyl. And it was perfect. And so then what did I do? The next day I decided I needed to improve it. So when you make one prototype, which is what I did, you learn as you go. And so then I've made another one, and this one's even better. No seam on the bottom. So I'm super excited about this pattern that I don't have the drawstring. Remember I told you I needed a different drawstring. They're on order. They're coming from a cute little Etsy shop. So I'm super excited about that. It's a little bigger. I don't know if I want bigger, but anyway, so but more scraps. I had so much fun doing this little quilt as you go, crumb quilt, scrappy. I don't even know what the terminology is, but it's basically just making, and these roses, love them. Oh, there he is. Oh, and then my little tiger. Okay. And then of course I did purple quilting straight line quilting along the top, just to, give it some structure. So pattern, do you guys want it? I don't know. I mean, there's so many different drawstring patterns out here. I'm super excited about the because my first one had a pleat down the middle, and it kind of bubbles it and puckers it, especially if you're using a super thick fabric. And this way there is no seam down the middle. It gives you nice box pleats, super big. This is way too big. This is like 3 hats worth. But who am I? I'm gonna jump right to sweaters, because that's what I want. I want a sweater. So I figured, if it's got some holes or it's gonna have character. So I'm trying to figure out a good pattern for knitting my first sweater. If you are a knitter and you have like a beginner friendly cardigan-y, I think is what I want. Dream big. Go for what you want. I want a cardigan. The colorful the yarn, I'm gonna of course go to Sue. Get some like crazy LFA. I don't even know like where to begin. Can't be too hard. I've got the knit stitch down. It's the whole counting and the purling and the looping and the decreasing, the increasing. I'm working on it, and I've decided that the sweater is my next project. So if you're a knitter and you have a beginner friendly cardigan sweater pattern that you love, please put in the comments or send me a message. I would love it, because that's what I'm auditioning to go in this new project bag. Oh, and so I made this one even better, because that's how I roll. I added, you can't even see, but there's a little hang tag with a grommet, so you could put the ball and let the yarn, so then it doesn't get, in theory, doesn't get messed up. There's a grommet in some of the pockets, as well as those stitch markers. I put a little binder clip on a grommet with the stitch, because I lost those in the bottom of the box. So I'm learning and improving and all the things, but I'm having fun. And that's that's what a hobby is about. And that's exactly what this is. This is my hobby, sewing and stitching and all that. Love it. And I love being able to share it with you. So hopefully that was fun. You got a little color taste, little color tease. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Okay, so this is going quick. Finishes make with me, hat, yay. 2 more things and then we're done for today. I know it's quickie. I know, I promise. So I won't be back at a normal Flosstube Friday. We'll be back next Friday, like November something, 4th, 3rd, that Friday after the Halloween, because I'll give you my life update later. Where have I been? What am I doing? That's coming later. But what I do want to tell you about before you leave, don't leave, is what is dropping on this Friday. So this Friday, like I said, if you're a Christmas stitcher, if you love Tiger Lily Project Keepers, if you want to do a sal, if you love to be enabled by other stitchers, if you just want the community of Christmas, get excited, because this Friday there is going to be we're dropping a video, and by we, who do I mean? There's a little exclusive situation. I can't even tell you. I want to tell you, but the exciting thing is it's super exclusive. Super exciting, super fun. 12 days of Christmas. I showed you guys a little something. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to show you. But you want to come back, set your alarms. Friday at some point, Friday night-ish, we'll be dropping a video giving you all the details and all the things, because it's going to be exciting. This will be a pre-sale. I'll give you one little detail. November 1st at noon is when the pre-sale opens. That's it. The rest of the details are coming on Friday. So come back on Friday for more. All right, friends. So a little bit of 2-minute life, Clemson, or Kari, Clemson. Hey, spoiler, went to Clemson. So where was I? This past weekend was Clemson's homecoming. Yay! And of course, as being a faithful Tiger alumni, I had to attend. And of course, as my son is a sophomore at Clemson, had to go again. So, but surprise, the night before I'm leaving, Lily, you have that extra ticket still? Yeah. Can you pick me up? Yeah. So my trip to Clemson had a little UVA detour to pick up Lily, which was so exciting. So we picked up Lily. We went down, enjoyed the nail biter of a nail biter at Clemson, saw the floats, did the things. I will have a little, if you've never been to a Clemson football game and you have any interest in seeing like what are some of the things that are exciting about it, I took a couple videos while I was there. I was like, oh, this is exciting. Oh, this is exciting. So again, if football is not your thing, just click out early. But I will have, oh my gosh, my favorite thing. I mean, of course, love everything. But being in the stadium with 82,000 of your, closest friends, and all that goes with that, it's crazy. It's a once in a lifetime experience. I'm blessed enough to be able to do it, try to do it once a year. So we had so much fun, and going out to dinner and seeing Noah and his roommates and how much he is just loving everything about Clemson. So yay, that was such a mom fill your heart weekend for me. So that's where I was this weekend. And where am I this coming up weekend? Back at UVA. So it is parents weekend at my daughter's college. So she's a freshman at UVA. So I will be headed down there, and we will spend the weekend together. She doesn't even want to go to the football game. She's like, why would I go to a UVA game when I went to a Clemson game? Because they're not the same. They're not the same. So, but we'll make fun of it. I'm going to do 3 nights down there. We'll have fun. Maybe we'll find some of the thrift shops down there. We haven't done that yet. Do a little fun. Maybe I'll find a Charlottesville yarn shop, because now I'm a yarnie. I don't even know if that's what they're called, but I'm excited about it. So that's where I'm going to be this weekend. And if you want to follow along, follow me on Instagram. I will post some fun just for, funsies. We'll see what I'm going to do. And that's what I've got. So I don't have a Tiger Lily shop update for you today. I'm going to save that for next Friday, but newsflash, November 15th is going to be another Christmas explosion. I'm super excited about it. It's probably going to be the last Christmas explosion, because then December I will switch. We'll see what December looks like. We'll see. I don't know. I might take the month off. Depends on when everybody comes home from school, and I want to do the Christmas cookies and the gingerbread houses and all the memories with the kids home from college. That's more my jam. And as well as I will do Flossmas in December. So Project Keepers might just be skipping a month and might go right to the Keeper Club of 2023. I know I keep teasing that. Details are coming, but get excited. I will do a pre-sale for that and give you the details when I work them out. My to-do list is long, friends. it is there are not enough hours in the day to do my to-do list on a daily basis, but I'm crossing them off as I go, getting her done and having a little fun because that's what life's about. All right, friends, that is what I've got for you today. Short and sweet. Hopefully you're going to go click on, check out, download my Jolly Santa tag, get your stitch on, and I will see you in the special video this Friday. And then I will see you next Friday for a regular Flosstube Friday. Happy stitching, friends.